You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAC Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to episode 6 of the It Takes All Kinds podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Carson Rolfe.
And I'm the other one, Gavin McRaven.
Yeah, he's the other one. He's the one that's not as cool as I am. And today today when we're recording this is April 12th, 2021. When you're hearing this, it will be
The 16th of April.
I was going to say that.
I have my calendar pulled up already, buddy.
I'm sorry, Gavin. I think we had to talk before this.
I
think we had to talk before this, and we said
You gotta mute me?
I think we said that.
Did you mute me?
I'm going to. I got my hand on the trigger.
No!
And I thought I was going to be doing the intro. We got there.
Fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie. Gavin and I had a lovely date today. I picked up Gavin at about, I guess it was about 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
And raced over to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bunch. And we went and hung out at the mall like us boys do. Picking up chicks. You know us boys just tomcatting around. Like boys do.
Hanging out on the train tracks and such.
Hanging out on the train tracks, throwing bottles behind behind old man Wilson's house. Smashing bottles.
Yes, skipping bottle caps on the river.
Skipping stones down under the bridge.
Yeah.
Like we do. We
Talking
went
to the hobos underneath the bridge.
Talking to old crows.
Yeah.
But we were down at the mall out by where Gavin goes to school.
Where I go to school.
Where Gavin goes to school at the country mall. We went to the country mall. You ever been out to the country mall?
I ain't never been in no country mall.
They got Menards and Tractor Supply.
They got Farm and Home.
They got the bird feed buffet out there, I heard. You just eat out of a goddamn trough. They just serve you slop right in the trough.
You just need to put it all in my mouth.
I'd really like if you could just pour that right in my mouth. You guys think you could just take the food, put it right in my mouth? I'd really like if you could just put the food right in my mouth.
Do you think that I could just, I don't know, eat it? Do I have to pay for it if I eat it all here?
Can I, yeah, I know you gave me the beef stroganoff, but can I get that with a straw? You guys have any big straws for the beef stroganoff? I got a whole bucket. Can I just, I brought my own bucket. You guys have any buckets, please? I don't even care if you guys use that bucket to mop the floor. I don't care. I'll put the chicken right in there for me, please. I'm going to get as much as I can, and then I'm going to put it right in my mouth.
I drove all the way here on a Saturday night, expecting that maybe I'd get enough bird food for the week, but I guess I'm okay with just eating on the trough here.
I just eat right on the trough.
It's okay. I'll just eat right here.
Give me a spoon, please. You got a big spoon, please? I'll put it right in my mouth.
You got a big old ladle for me?
Yeah, I got a big ladle for me so I can put the food right in my mouth. Put the food right in my mouth, please. I'm going to puke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here, come right back up. Uh-oh, here we go. Well, Gavin and I went to the mall. We went to the mall. We didn't actually. No, Gavin did buy something. Gavin wanted to look for some shoes, but
yeah, I wanted to get a new pair of Ultra Boosts. My Ultra Boosts are almost 3 years old now, I mean, they haven't bottomed. I really don't think they've bottomed out. They're still pretty comfy to me. Yeah, I know. They're still pretty comfy to me, but I think that I think I just need a new pair or something.
You just want a new pair.
I just wanted a new pair or something like that, just to have as a daily wear. You know, I can use my old ones for work or whatever. You know.
Yeah. So we went to the mall. Gavin ended up buying a shirt, a Pixar shirt.
Yeah.
From not sponsor Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
Not sponsor, I said.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually where I got this shirt.
Yeah. Every time, I think I've told you this 1,000 times, but it reminds me of peanut butter and jelly.
It reminds me of pina coladas.
It reminds me of the good old days. So we went there. I think that was the first time I went to a mall. I don't know, probably back in November to like Christmas shop. But like that was the first time I like looked around at the mall in like a long time.
I whenever.
I'm not a mall person anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you noticed, but I was speed shopping. I was very much like, I don't want to wait in line. I just want to look at the stuff and then get out if I don't find anything I don't want. I don't need to linger any longer than I need to be in there.
Yep.
Because at the mall they still have the line stuff where you have to wait in line, and they have like a certain limit of people that you can have in a store. You can have a store.
Give me a store.
And so we were waiting in line a couple times, and the entire time I'm like, bro, what is taking these people so freaking long? It's actually ridiculous sometimes that, you know, you have eyeballs, right? Most people do.
I think so.
I think the average is less than 2 eyeballs, but most people have an eyeball, at least one that they can see.
Well, let's look into it.
Yeah. No, the average would be lower because if somebody is missing an eyeball, then
that's true.
They have a lot of
people.
Like
1.9.
Yeah, so like the average person has under two arms. And they're nuts.
Whoa, I didn't think about
that.
Way to blow.
But yeah,
mind.
it's just kind of annoying because it's like, you know, just walk through the store, find something you don't like, and then walk out.
Yep,
that's what I did.
No reason to hang out.
Yeah, seriously.
Especially when there's just like half the inventory in their store that there is online.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah.
Or less than half, really. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I don't. I mean, especially right now with COVID too, they really don't have shit out still, even though that's it's been going on for a year.
You just don't want people touching all this stuff.
Rich people touch everything you put in their mouth. So we went there. Gavin got a shirt. I ain't getting nothing because all my clothes is old because I'm poor. You going out? You going out there, bud? Oh, shit. Gavin.
Well, also they had like fake vintage shirts. And I know that you have a...
Oh, yeah, we just talked about that last time, too, which is interesting.
Yeah, they had fake vintage shirts.
Yep.
They had the fake rap T-shirts, too.
Yes,
like they had a Juice WRLD one, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, but that's a newer rapper, so I guess that's a little.
It's a little bit fine, but I don't know.
It's like if they're putting like Tupac or Wu-Tang or something on, it's a little different.
They had
in my opinion.
They had already had a worn like a vintage worn like Budweiser shirt, and I'm like, you know, you could just buy it new and then just have that happen and when you wear the shirt.
Wear it out when you're swimming. Wear it as a swimming shirt,
or just pour bleach onto it.
You could.
You could just pour bleach on a shirt and do the same thing.
We did that plenty of times. But then after we went to the mall, we went to a fine restaurant known as Panda Express.
Panda Express.
French Loose Express. And Gavin and I got the same thing, except for Gavin's removing the Velcro from his shoes.
Oh shit!
Oh no. You got crumbs everywhere, you child. No, you got it on a table. You animal. Let's read it.
A friend's good advice.
Put it all in your mouth.
Will deliver great joy.
You want to ask me for any advice?
Should I buy low or sell high?
Sell low.
Big brain.
Blew your damn mind. So we went to Panda Express. We both got the same thing. Orange chicken. Sorry. Dude, seriously? Really, dude? You're just going to keep doing that, huh? The rest of the time, you're just going to keep doing that. If you drop it, if you're going to drop it, you can drop it by BF. If you're going to drop that goddamn cookie, you better drop it by my open BF. So we both, if this works, oh no, I'm going to hold tight. I'm going to hold on tight, darling. We both got orange chicken, double orange chicken, because we're uncultured.
and Gavin got the fried rice, and I got the chow mein.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. But every time, dude, I like. Why do I keep touching that? I like Panda Express,
Mm-hmm.
but I have the same problem with Panda Express and Cane's, where anytime I eat it, I get like 3/4 of the way done, and I feel deathly sick. Not deathly sick, but like I feel like, oh no, man, he's coming right back up. I really do. Like I think it's just how oily it is.
Yeah, no, that
Like I don't. But
chicken
Cane's
was-
makes me feel that way too. Like,
that Pan Express was very heavy.
yeah.
It was still really good, but it was heavy. I was sitting there, I was like, bro, I don't know if I can eat all this.
You're just
But
putting,
I
you're
don't,
putting
I don't
bites in
know
your
if I can
mouth.
eat all this.
You're putting bites in your mouth. Your mouth's just hitting the, hitting the floor. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Yeah, like it gets to the point where like towards the end, I'm like putting bites in, and I'm going, hell.
I paid for this. I gotta eat it.
That's how I feel because I'm like, man, there's so much left here. But then I put in a bite in my mouth. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, the fried rice does not age well. If you let it
Same
sit
with the
for-
chow mein. That's just oily noodles.
Mm.
That's all it is. Chow mein's just fried noodles. Did you know that? My hands are so bad. They're so. I don't want to talk about it.
Eczema.
No, it's just dry skin.
Gross.
It's not even that cold out, but I just get dry skin. You know,
It's the spring.
it's
It's the spring. It was so nice out today.
disgusting. Oh my god.
We gotta take up those UV rays.
Yeah, I just get sick, man. I can't eat these. I can't eat all this food. Look at me. You think I can eat that much food? No, I just can't eat fast food like that for real.
That's why I just eat Stouffer's every single night for dinner.
Dude.
1,500 calories.
It's called Stofers.
I eat Stouffer's.
Stofers. Macaroni and cheese. God
Yeah, I
bless you.
eat Stouffer's.
Do you eat Stofers mac
No,
and
I
cheese?
don't. I just eat.
So good.
I just eat.
So much sodium.
What do I eat?
You eat
I eat SpaghettiOs and Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs
and ravioli.
and Chef Boyardee ravioli.
I think I've
Which,
asked you this
speaking
before.
of-
Do you eat it cold or do you eat
No,
it
I did.
warm?
I heat it up for a
Okay,
minute. and a
You're an
half.
adult.
Yeah. I just remember one time we were at a theater lock-in. I don't think you were. Maybe you were there.
I never went to a theater.
Okay, there was a theater lock-in, and
I'm not
I'm
a
pretty
child.
sure there was this guy who brought the can of ravioli. I was like, oh yeah, he brought a can of ravioli. I wonder if he's gonna like go heat it up, use the. No, he just opened up the can and started eating straight out of the can. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna barf watching this guy eat it.
You're gonna have to tell me who that is after. 'cause
Yeah.
Do I know him?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did he do that?
I don't know. It was just very strange. I was sitting at the table with him, and I was like, dude, no.
I thought you guys didn't bring like snacks to share or anything.
No, he did. That was just like one of those meals that, you just bring for yourself during those lock-ins,
I always do that. I always bring a can of ravioli and crack it wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I haven't had canned ravioli in a minute. It's good though. It's good though. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. He used to wear fedoras a lot. Do you remember that? That's as much as I'm gonna say, but yeah, he was a. Yeah, it's good, but it's definitely I think we're probably in the minority that thinks that canned SpaghettiOs and ravioli is good.
Yeah, well, I had,
But
okay,
you know,
I will say-
in our age range.
Yeah, I had. Well, no, I think it's a starving college student meal for sure because it's like $1 per can.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like $1.09 and per
But
can.
ramen's probably cheaper.
It is. It's like 37 cents per ramen.
Shit, it's ridiculous.
But-
I don't like ramen
Unless
it's like good, like that good ramen.
well, I had to stop
In a
eating ramen
restaurant.
because I wake up dehydrated. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
just
'cause it's just
awful.
salt.
Yeah, I
It's
would
just a
drink
salt
like a
lick.
whole water bottle after eating it, and I would just wake up like with a headache and just dry.
I'd rather just have a salt lick.
Yeah, seriously. But on Saturday, before the show, I ate some ravioli just because I was like, I should probably eat
Yeah.
something. The ravioli was awful. It tasted like dust. I don't know what
Like
happened.
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I checked the expiration date and everything on it,
and it's fine.
it was fine. It said it
checked
was
out?
good until like April 2022.
Well,
And I was like, this is awful. I
That's
ate all
weird.
of it, but I was like, I ate all of it because I was like, I gotta eat this.
you're eating it gagging.
Yeah, I
Oh.
was like, it was seriously like just disintegrating in my mouth. I don't know what happened. It
Ugh.
was so gross.
Ugh.
One of the
Now
worst
I don't think I
raviolis.
want to eat ravioli.
No, one of the that's literally one of the worst raviolis I've
Top
ever
10
had.
worst raviolis Gavin's
Top 10.
ever had.
Number 1,
Saturday.
Saturday, April 10th, 2021.
So speaking of, you had a play last week.
Yeah, I did.
What
We
was it
spent
called?
basically.
What was it called?
It was called War of the Worlds: The Panic Broadcast.
The what? The Panty broadcast?
The Panic broadcast.
Panic broadcast.
Yeah. And
Sounds
we spent basically
less
all
interesting.
semester. We spent about half of the semester so far, or we spent half of the semester like virtual and like we were on Microsoft Teams and
Mhm.
like
Oh, not Zoom.
I don't know. We all have Teams, or like our school emails have Teams.
Oh,
So,
you guys go
yeah.
through Outlook and
Mhm.
stuff. That makes sense.
So we made Outlook calendar and stuff like that, invites and stuff. And
Nice.
so yeah, we rehearsed it over the radio over the Teams
radio.
meeting.
Over the radio.
It might as
waves.
well have been over the radio. I did not turn on my camera very often during those rehearsals.
Oh.
But yeah, it was really fun. I already kind of missed the show, even though nobody's seen it. I just kind of miss it already because
Yeah.
it was just a lot of fun to be able to read the lines off the script in front of me rather than memorize it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just it's a different experience doing that because it's supposed to be like we're a radio show. Like we're
Yeah.
like it would be like me and you recording a radio show with our script in front of us, sort of thing.
Mhm. What? When did you say that's available to watch?
We don't know yet. I
Oh,
would
still?
anticipate within 2 weeks.
Okay. And is that going to be something that people have to pay for to watch?
No, I just had to send
Okay.
you a link.
Okay. Well,
And maybe a
we'll,
password to it. I don't know, but there's only a limited 2-day like time for it to
Okay.
watch it. Like you can watch it anytime
Yeah,
during those 2
yeah.
days, but you have to watch it within those 2 days. Unfortunately,
That's something we should whenever when it's available, we can talk about on the podcast so that
Yeah.
people can go.
yeah,
Go
it was
give
a
it a
blast,
watch.
and I played a producer on it, and I played a couple people with some silly voices
Wow.
because I was Harry Haywood, the man of 101 voices,
Wow.
and
Look at that.
yeah.
Well, that's cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, Gavin was. I think that was one thing actually I meant to mention on last week's show. Why we were recording on Sunday and not Mondays because Gavin was a very busy boy.
Yeah,
that week.
I had probably one of the longest days this semester on Friday. I like woke up at 9 and then was awake
Yeah.
till like 1. I was
Because he
so
told me you had to
tired.
finish a bunch of shit up.
Yeah,
after.
and then like we went to Courtesy Diner out on Kings
I think I
Highway.
heard of it. When is it just like diner?
It's
food?
just like diner food. Like when it's
Yeah.
open till 3 a.m. So yeah, it was
That's a dream.
okay. It was okay. The French toast is kind of burned.
It's not supposed to be good. I
Yeah,
don't think.
I know. I mean, and there was cash only too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird, especially right now
Mm-hmm.
with everything going on.
Yep.
Everybody's card only.
Yep.
Well, damn it.
So it was a lot of fun. I had to finish a flow chart for microbiology
Ooh, look
at
you.
Currency Diner and use my friend's hotspot to upload.
Oh, really?
Upload it to my
Jeez.
turn-in thing because I emailed my professor. I was like, "Can I get like 2 hours more?" And she didn't email me until like 5 minutes before it was due. And I was like,
Did she say it was
"Ah,"
okay?
and she said it was fine,
Okay,
but I was
good.
like, "I already turned it in. I'm sorry." And then I found out that I uploaded a wrong video and
Oof.
for a speech, and I spent 3 hours recording it. So it was a very long Friday. No nap for me.
Oh no, I don't ever take naps. Do you look
I
like a
don't
guy
take
that
naps.
take naps?
I don't take naps.
I don't take naps. Yeah, but no, I feel you. I know you're super busy. Your boy has also been pretty busy
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of shit. I mean, both good and bad stuff going on. But yeah, just been super busy working, getting a whole bunch of shit done. One thing I did want to say that I told you yesterday that I just wanted to really quickly, I don't want to get into it just because I don't want to bring the mood down or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I think in my opinion, when I listen to a podcast, it's kind of like an escape from the harsh reality that is our lives.
The dark, dank
I
hole
don't
that is
wanna
our
talk
lives.
about the dark hole. But I keep thinking someone's at the door, but I think it's just the wind.
Yeah, it is.
But I wanted to touch on this really quickly, just because it's because this is about our lives and we talk about our lives and the days of our lives.
We did actually talk about
We
days.
did talk about days of our lives, but yeah. So this could be something that I think will probably come up later, and maybe this is the way for me to talk about this without having to text people individually about it. And that way I can keep everybody. I thought you were just gonna keep taking sips out of that. Just keep going back for more. This is pretty good. This is actually pretty good. Hold on. Let me get another drink. But I think this will be an easy way for me to keep people updated without having to be like, "Hey, how's it?" And then I have to text them back.
Yeah, we're gonna make this is a surprise announcement. We're going to make an email mailer list.
We're surprise. We're pregnant.
Yeah.
No, but so just to briefly talk about what's kind of going on in my life and on the negative side of things. Recently, my dad was diagnosed with what's called peritoneal mesothelioma, which is cancer of the abdomen, and he will be getting surgery in a couple weeks to get his omentum and some other the peritoneum or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, it's a cavity in your body.
He's getting a cavity. He's getting his cavity
He's
filled.
getting, he's getting some
He
cavity.
kind of is,
Technically,
actually.
yes, he is.
Kind
After what you
of,
told
but
me
then
yesterday.
it'll come right out.
Yeah. And they put it back in.
And they put it in. But yeah, so he'll be getting surgery in a couple weeks to remove that. Yeah, long story short, he was sick a couple years ago, was perfectly fine, still has been perfectly fine. They couldn't find anything until recently when some cancer cells showed up. He's still doing perfectly fine, feels great, which is amazing for this
Very
type
active
of cancer.
guy.
Yeah, and still
He's
is.
very active.
Nothing has changed about him, but it will after the surgery. He'll be kind of out for a couple months. But you know what does suck about this kind of cancer is it's one that doesn't really ever go away. They can't really fully treat it, so that's why it'll be something I'll probably update on the podcast and keep it's some sort of update on how he's doing and how surgery goes and he's healing and everything like that.
Yeah.
But just wanted to mention that because it is something that kind of has to do with my life and what's been going on in my world. But yeah, so I just want to touch on that. Don't want to.
Yeah, nothing that bad's been going on in my world.
Well, it'll happen. Just you wait.
All right.
Hey, Gavin, watch your back, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Because nothing bad's happening. Oh, just you wait. I get a bullet with your goddamn name on it. Fuck. Shit, you didn't see that, did
Well,
you?
I guess to keep it on the down the lower level.
Yeah,
of,
we might as well.
might as well. Sincerely, a big rest in peace to DMX. Well, I know that we mentioned it last week that he had overdosed on something, and
And then literally the next day, it was announced that the next day after we posted the podcast, he passed away.
no, it was a couple days after. Oh wait,
It was-
you're
it
right.
wa-
You're
yeah,
right.
it was
You're
just-
right.
it
It
was
was
Saturday.
literally wow. Yeah, I forgot about
Because
that.
it was, or maybe it was even Friday when
I think it was like no, it was. I think it was Saturday morning.
okay,
It was
because there
Saturday
was
morning
like
because there was
because they no Friday, everybody was posting about that he did die,
Mm-hmm.
and then again it turned out it wasn't true, just
Yeah.
like it was whenever they were like, oh, he's off,
life support.
life support. But same thing, everybody thought he was dead, and then he wasn't. And the next day, it turned out that he died that Saturday morning, or I think it was Saturday morning.
Yeah. So I know that he played a role, I guess, in my life, mainly because a lot of my friends in high school, we would just walk down the hallways and shout "what?" Like we'd say like "what?"
Yeah.
And that was like basically a homage to DMX. Anytime in every single one of his songs, he has like a "what?" in every single one of them. And so I just remember that, and I also remember, I think it was the original Deadpool 1, that there's X Gon Gave It To You, which is which is honestly one of my favorite songs. It was stuck in my head all weekend. I'm one of those guys that listens to people's music after they die, but that's just, I guess that's a good thing.
all right.
But
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. But it was just one of those things where I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this song.
I never knew who Nipsey Hussle was
Yeah.
until he died.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
true.
I
Yeah.
literally had no
I didn't.
idea
Well,
who he
that's
was.
just. I think that's just the case of being in the Midwest.
And and being into the music that I'm into,
Yeah.
which isn't rap. Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, rest in peace to DMX. I mean, that is sad, just being in the vintage world and being into '90s music and stuff like that. I obviously know of DMX. I actually have a Rough Riders shirt sitting right on top of there.
He seemed like a really nice guy. I think.
From what I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm might be talking on my ass here, but nothing bad is like what's his name?
I don't know.
Not Chris Rock.
I'm not sure what you're getting
That's
at
okay.
here. Are you talking about somebody else that died?
Yeah. No. I'm just talking about somebody else that has a really bad record and is still popular.
Chris Brown?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chris Brown. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Nothing
was
like Chris Brown.
Rock.
No, sorry. I know. I was thinking Chris Rock, but that was just because Chris.
Yeah.
But Chris Rock is like my first thought of whenever I hear somebody named Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
So yeah, nothing like Chris Brown.
yeah, no, definitely not.
I don't think that he did anything close to that.
No, but I didn't see any of this going on, but I heard that people were saying that that certain people were making disgusting remarks about him being like a drug addict and shit. Like just saying like weird like why
Yeah.
does that even if he was, why do you need to be saying that?
And also, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, I mean, drugs are escape for a lot of famous people, and because I mean, they're around they're in the celebrity spotlight all the time.
Yeah,
And I think that this kind of like a victim. They're basically a victim of drugs at that point, where
Yeah.
they're basically just hooked on it and they can't live without it. And I think that I think that he probably could have went to rehab, but I just think that he might have just been in too deep, or just
and I
had
don't
a really
even
bad
know-
night, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I don't even know the whole story. I don't know if
Yeah.
he was actually addicted to drugs or anything like that. I have no idea, so I'm not going to speak on it. But I did want to speak on that. It's disgusting when anybody says anything wrong about somebody, like after they die, like in the sense of like, sure they've done a couple things wrong, but you don't have to like
Bring it up.
completely bash them.
Yeah.
Like when Phil Spector died, like you can be like, oh, it's sad he died because he did all this stuff, but then you can also be like, yeah, but he was a murderer, so but you don't have to like, you know what I mean? You can still honor the good things, but it's okay to recognize the bad things. But when it's somebody's own personal demons that they're battling, it's
Yeah.
a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just wanted to touch on that. Right now we're in the depression climax.
Yeah.
But yeah, so wanted to touch on DMX. Wanted to bring up what's going on with my dad and everything like that. Kind of what's happening in my life and everything. Gavin, I don't. I know you said that was, we're in the depression hole. We can bring people down. I think there's one more thing that we need to talk about that I think a lot of people are upset about. The Duchess.
Rest in pieces.
Is he the Duchess? I can't even remember. The Duchess of Windcrim still.
Rest in peace to Prince Philip,
But who is he? The Duchess
Duke of Edinburgh,
of Duke of Edinburgh.
Duke of Effingham, Illinois,
Of Grayskullbark.
Duke of Dude of Aardvark,
I didn't even understand. I didn't get the Effingham thing until just now.
Duke of Effingham, Illinois.
Duke of Illinois. Principal Philip.
One time, he
left his
drank
heart.
an entire 64 ounce of Dr. Pepper in one sitting.
No way.
Then proceeded to pour Mentos into his stomach and drank another 2 liters of Diet Pepsi.
Wow, Gavin, that is a wonderful tribute to
Blow it out
to
your
Prince
ass.
Philip. I have a couple of his. I have I know you just read that one from the top of your head, but I actually have a list here of accomplishments that
Damn, I'm good.
Prince Philip did during his time as
Quit
president.
wasting my time.
I have a whole list of accomplishments of whenever he was president of the
United States.
Kingdom. It says right here that one time at a hold on, sorry, I'm just reading this real close. It says one time at a carnival, Prince Philip guessed literally to the number of how many jelly beans were in a jar.
Insane.
To the number. He guessed the exact number.
That's insane.
Gavin, I think you have the same list there. Do you see any other ones that are sticking out to you? Wait, I don't mean to interrupt you. I have one right here. It says that Prince Philip once, it looks like he walked into a dresser, stubbed his toe, didn't say one curse word.
I was gonna
Not
say
even
I
a
just
shit or a fuck.
this was one that stuck out to me was that
Yeah.
he walked into a Western saloon and did not say howdy, folks.
Oh my God. How did he get away with that?
Oh, here's another one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I have another one too. Okay, go on.
He once unsuccessfully tried doing a Houdini trick and lived.
Oh my God. Lived 99 years, actually.
He came out of the womb doing a Houdini trick.
Houdini. He had his arms tied up. He had his umbilical cord tied around his arms. I got one right here that says that it says that one time Prince Philip. Wow, I can't believe this. This is one time Prince Philip finished his whole. One time he finished everything on his plate, including the vegetables, and a whole glass of milk.
And didn't eat dessert.
And didn't even want dessert. He was full. He ate the whole meal and his vegetables. That's insane. You got another one?
Yeah. One time, Prince Philip raised his hand in class and didn't get called on.
I mean, that's just kind of sad. I don't know if that's an accomplishment. It's
Well,
just
I
kind of
mean,
sad.
You know, he was a prince and everything. Even then.
It's true. He was always a prince.
One time,
Oh.
in the middle of the throes of sex, Prince Philip did not moan once
Oh my god.
to the
Again?
queen.
Again, I'm not really sure that's much of an accomplishment if I'm being honest. You know, it says here one time Prince Philip, he was playing with some Tinker Toys with some friends. And there was only one like little car that they made. There's only one of them. And he just let his friend play with it. He didn't even have to. He just let him use it.
I heard, this is on another list of the achievements. One time he was playing Monopoly with his friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It did not take $200 whenever he passed go.
Wow. Why didn't he do that? Just
He wanted to win.
wow. Wait, he didn't? You said he didn't take
He
that.
didn't.
But I thought-
he passed go and did not take $200.
How would that make you win? I don't really understand how that makes you win.
He wanted to win.
Yeah, but I thought you needed more money to win in Monopoly.
This is what allegedly this is what he said.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I'm good.
Wow. Was that soundbite from what he said? Like exactly?
Yeah.
Holy shrimp. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, Prince
Do you have
Philip,
any more? Do
everybody.
you have any more?
Let me
Is it-
see.
I mean, he's got a long list of achievements. I mean,
He does.
if you've ever seen a picture of like his military achievements. Yeah. One time he discharged a weapon into his ball sack,
Oh,
and his ball
Jesus.
sack caught it like a glove.
Oh my God. Did he even go through it?
No, it caught it like a baseball glove. Or I guess or I guess over there it'd be a cricket glove.
Caught right in his cricket.
Yeah, caught right in his
Caught
cricket
right
glove,
between my crickets.
right between the wickets.
Right between my crickets.
No, the cricket things are called wickets.
Wickets.
So he caught it right between the wickets.
Right in my crickets, right between what under my wicket. Mate. Wow, Prince Philip, everybody.
I'm a prick.
Prince Philip, everybody. What a stand-up guy. You know, I'm looking at some things right here.
He was the world's oldest living man.
Just to go. Prince Philip was the oldest man in the world.
This is according to
Before
some
he
sources.
died.
According to Effingham Palace.
Too young.
According to Effingham Palace.
He went too young. Effingham Palace.
Brigham.
Bevingham. So
Birmingham.
I'm just gonna read a couple.
Birmingham.
I'm gonna read a couple headlines here about Prince Philip. Prince Philip thought Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Oprah interview was madness.
Oh.
Land Rover gun bust to carry Prince Philip's casket to funeral.
What?
Prince Philip will reportedly be carried in wool coffin on an electric Land Rover.
Huge publicity stunt for huge publicity.
Why does it say wool in wool coffin? What does that mean?
It's so like in Scotland they have this thing called haddish.
Haddish? What does that mean? Talking about haggis?
Yes, haggis.
You mean haggis?
Yeah, they have this
Like
haggis.
the food?
Yeah, the haggis food.
Yeah. What about
They're probably putting him in a giant one of those.
it? It says not really what it says here, but I think so. They're gonna bake.
Yeah, it's like
cook 'em right
they
into
put
some
him
haggis.
they put him in a giant sheep intestine.
Oh,
Wool.
no, you're making me hungry. I heard that whenever they're actually gonna cremate Prince Philip and put him in haggis.
And then the queen's gonna eat him.
She's gonna take him like a little pill.
Well, okay, so what they're gonna do is she's gonna put it in the haggis,
Uh-huh.
and then she's gonna eat it, and then she's gonna poop it out, and then he's gonna be turned into a tree.
Amen.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that happen live on the BBC. I heard that they're gonna live stream that live on the BBC. On the BBC.
You don't think the Queen actually takes a shit, do she?
What is that from? What is that from? That's
What?
from something, isn't
What?
it?
No, it's not. That was
I
just.
swear to God,
That's
that's
me
from
just
something.
balling. That's just me. Fucking,
Isn't
you don't
the
think the Queen's gonna? You don't think the Queen's gonna shit her pants, does he?
isn't that from something? I
No,
swear to
I
God.
swear, no, it's not.
That sounds so familiar whenever you said that.
You,
I don't know
you
why.
don't think the Queen's gonna actually
Somebody's
gonna do
gonna
that?
correct you. What the fuck is that? That's from something.
You don't
You
actually
son
think
of
the
a
Queen's
bitch.
gonna take a shit, do you?
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm dead
I
serious.
swear to God, that's
I
from
swear
something.
that it might be, but I don't know.
I'm gonna find out, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
prove your ass wrong. Hey, real quick, you want to go get ice cream after this? I'm not even lying. Do you want to?
Will anything be open? It's 10 o'clock.
What time does Andy's stay open to? Hey, wait, that's the name of it, right? Andy's. What's the new place?
Yeah, it's yeah.
We're gonna find out. I just thought I don't know what is making me think about that, but I really want some. No, they're closing soon. Fuck. Shit.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they close at 11.
Oh,
We might have time. Shit, we might not. No, we'll have time.
We'll
We'll have time. We'll
we
have
got
time.
we got time.
We got time. Guys, we gotta go. We gotta actually
All
go
right,
get some. We gotta
go.
go get some ice cream right now. Yeah, we'll try and cut this one at an hour.
Yeah, please.
We'll try.
Yeah.
Guys, real quick, just a little, if you made it this far, stay tuned for next week. We might have a special bit planned for next week. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We're
trying to make some things happen.
We're trying to coordinate everybody that's able to go and be there.
Yeah. We're not sure. Gavin said he might not be able to make it, but we'll see. We might have a special in studio guest, but maybe even another guest. We don't know, but yeah, we're trying to get something planned for next week. So stay tuned for that. Gavin, what do you got for me?
For what?
Oh, well, I was actually gonna. No, let's do that. Let's do that now. Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Get out of here. So, Carson. Is there are we in a church service right now? That was so quiet.
You said, "Oh shit, is church starting?"
Yeah, I was
I
like,
got you look behind you like, "Shit, are they here?"
the devil's come to take me away.
No, there's a church right next door.
Yeah. They started at 10 o'clock service on my left.
We live right next to a church. Sorry, guys.
Ice cream truck's here.
Ice cream.
Ice cream!
I am being sent off to heaven.
They'd finally come to take me away.
They come to take me and my pal Philip away.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck does it keep fucking falling? Gavin, one thing you forgot to mention is you and your dad were actually named after Prince Philip.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Long
You're
story
welcome.
short, so my first name is Philip.
Yeah.
My God-given name.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, really? I got my middle name. Wow! Nobody knows that!
Oh!
Shut the fuck up.
It's so loud.
Oh, nobody does that. No. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Gavin, church starting. Gavin, do you think you could pass me that Bible over there? Do you think you could pass me the Bible? No, it's right there. No, yours right there. It's right there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The New York club scene of the 80s and 90s was a world like no other. Into this candy-colored mirror ball playground stepped Michael Alec, a wannabe from nowhere special. Under the watchful eye of a veteran club kid, James St. James, Alec quickly rose to the top, and there was no place to go but down.
Till death do they party.
And that was a read from James St. James, the 3rd chapter.
Asmodeus.
Excuse me?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus? What does that mean?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So me and my dad, I actually called him whenever Prince Philip died, and I asked him. I said, "Dad, are we named after Prince Philip?" I'm not kidding. I did. I'm not kidding. I asked him. I made a joke. I was like, "So, This is not a bit. I legitimately
believe it, I
did
believe
call
it.
my dad, and I said, Dad, we're named after Prince Philip, right?" And he's like, "No."
That's exactly what I would hope your dad would
Yeah.
say.
But yeah, no, we are though. I mean,
Yeah.
he says no, but I know.
You know.
I know that in God's vision, He would want me to be named Philip
And
after
God's
Prince
big
Philip.
eye.
Speaking of one more thing that's actually strange about Prince Philip, hold on.
Okay. Gosh, dude, I thought we were off Prince Philip, but you keep going back, huh? Jeez, this guy over here. This guy over here, am I right?
So,
Got it?
so there's a South Pacific tribe that actually legitimately worships Prince Philip, and they requested that they be able to see him.
Like after
That
he died?
they want to transport him to the South Pacific
Okay.
after in his casket, and the Effingham Palace said no.
Why do they worship him?
It's called the Prince Philip Movement. It's a religious sect
Where
followed
is the
by the
South
Kastam
Pacific?
people around the villages of Yohanan and Yakel in the southern island of Tana and Vanuatu.
Which is
Vanuatu, sorry.
Where
It's
is
a
that?
cargo cult.
Africa?
They believe in the divinity of Prince Philip, Duke of Effingham, the consort to Queen Elizabeth II.
Where is this place at? Is it like Africa region?
It's South Pacific.
Where the fuck is that? Like Thailand area? That's South Pacific, right? Right? Thailand is the South Pacific, right?
Hold on. I'm looking it up.
I better not be wrong, or I swear to God. Gavin's crunching the numbers over there. Oh, we're rich. Can you just fucking tell me where it is?
I
Yeah,
can't.
so it's like
I can't explain it. It's way.
Yeah.
It's above New Zealand, next to Australia, but also next to Papua New Guinea.
so it's like Australia region. It's not. It's further south than Thailand.
It doesn't look that far of a flight. I think we should go there.
Let's go.
But yeah, they actually do believe that Prince Philip
That's
is
insane.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of not
Yeah. And,
okay people, which
according-
is okay.
According to page 6,
Yeah,
they say that they are devastated by his death.
Well, what about page 7? What did they say?
I mean, they literally think that Prince Philip is their god.
And you don't, or something like?
You know what? I'm surprised that since I'm named after him, I don't think that he's my god. And I apologize,
Lord Phil,
Lord Philip,
Duke
of Effingham. That I do believe in his in capital H.
I do believe in you.
His divinity,
Philip
his
H. Christ.
Yeah, Philip H. Christ.
What was it? Jesus what?
Jesus H. Christ in
That's
a
H,
chicken
okay.
basket.
What?
Yeah.
Anyways, what you listening to this week, Gavin?
So this week there was a big album drop by Brockhampton. I've actually been to their concert. I went in 2018 with a friend of mine, Curtis.
Humble brag.
I was deaf for the next day, so I had to listen to music constantly to stop the ringing in my ears. But I have currently only listened to the first track, and that was one of their singles that they released before the actual album. And the name of it is Buzz Cut featuring Danny Brown. Oh my God! And frankly, I don't think you will see that many samples in a song nowadays. I think that whenever I first listened to it, I was like, whoa, this is actually kind of sick, because there's a lot more samples than you'd think that were in it.
Yeah, you need to play that song in the car, because
Yeah, it will.
The first little
It's
bit, I was
actually-
like,
It's actually
Dad.
kind of interesting. It's a very fast hip hop rap song. I didn't listen to the rest of the album. I'll get to that, but from what I could hear from what I was skipping around, doesn't sound like my cup of tea. But I think that first song definitely was. Yeah. But yeah,
so you're just suggesting a song this
yeah,
week.
just a single song.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a single song. It was again, it was a really good listen. I listened to it probably like 3 or 4 times just in a row, just because I was looked at the lyrics and stuff like that, and I was just kind of like, this is kind of sick. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to
Something
listen
about
to the album and give us an
Yeah.
update next week.
I will.
I know we usually try to talk about our music from last week first, but let's just, since you already said your suggestion, I'll go and say mine, and then we'll go back and we'll
Yeah.
talk about
Mhm.
our stuff from last week. So Gavin suggested a song. If you guys don't know what this segment is, which I hope by now you do, each week Gavin and I will suggest new music to listen to. It could be a song like Gavin just did. Could be a full album. Usually it's an album. Not all the time though, but usually it probably will be an album. I would have to say. But like Gavin just did a song.
I don't know. It's just a song that I was stuck on.
Yeah, I get it.
That and "Lady Hear Me Tonight" by Mojito or
Moby.
Mojo or Majo or something like that.
Moby.
I would think it's Mojito, or it's Modjo.
I would like
so
to have one of those
Majo,
right now.
Majo.
You ever had a mojito?
Majo.
Mojito? Mojito?
Yeah.
Mojito?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's called, right?
I think I've
What
had
is
one.
it?
It's some kind of alcoholic drink.
Mojito. Is that what it's called? I
Mhm.
feel like that sounds weird to say right now.
I'll look it up right now.
I think that's right.
Mojito.
Is that
It's
a
a
thing?
traditional Cuban highball. The cocktail often consists of 5 ingredients: white rum, sugar, lime juice, soda water, and mint.
Well, God damn it, Gavin! I owe you $20.
Good.
So, but you've never had one.
No, I don't think I've had one.
Why does that sound so weird to say out loud?
Well, I guess it's kind of like a Russian or Moscow Mule. I was gonna say a Russian mule. It's in the like the
Taking a
bronze
taste.
cup.
I've had a taste of a Moscow
Yeah.
Mule.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I like ginger beer, so.
Yeah, I actually,
is an
I think
alcohol.
I actually did have one before.
Dad.
So,
Checking the time on it. Yeah, so what am I listening to?
what are you listening to?
Well, I had another one of those weeks where I didn't really find anything new, to me at least, that tickled my fancy.
Yeah, so you can't recommend anything like new like I've been doing for the past couple weeks? Okay. No, I get it, dude.
Not new in the... Well, last week you recommended an album that came out a year ago, so...
Actually, almost a day to the week now, or day to the year.
Well, we're not
now.
talking about that
Anyway,
right now,
go.
are we?
No, keep going. Sorry.
Thank you. So I didn't find... Thank you, everybody. And thank you. I didn't find anything new to me that I really cared about. I mean, I found a couple things, but wasn't really listening to music a whole lot this past week. So I was like, well, let me just dig in my back pocket of albums that I, love, that are ones that I've listened to before, and, like Wish by The Cure that I did 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, that I've, that I do frequent very often, but maybe I wasn't necessarily listening to it this past week. But this one, unlike Wish by The Cure, I did actually listen to all the way through yesterday just to reconnect myself with it again. And I actually want to listen to this album at some point, and we can listen to it in the car on the drive back. But it is a album, and I've played you one of their songs. It's an album by a band called Hum, H-U-M, not Hum, and the album is called You'd Prefer an Astronaut.
Okay.
And it's from 1995. Let's get that out of the way. And it's called You'd Prefer an Astronaut. And it's like they're described as a alternative rock band.
So they're kind of like the Baby.
Well, no. they're described as alternative rock, but it's almost kind of like, and this is like the third album, not in a row, but almost in a row, that was like, that I'd consider like space rock. I don't know if that's a genre or not, but I feel like it should be, because it's like, it's very like, it's very spacey in terms of the sound, but also the content. I mean, the album's literally called You'd Prefer an Astronaut. And I think I remember a while ago when I first heard about the album that I actually read about the lead singer kind of being like obsessed with like space travel and stuff like that, to the point where like he put it in his songs. But yeah, it's very it's spacey, kind of droning, almost kind of grungy guitars. But I wouldn't go as far as to say grunge. And it's very music oriented because the singer's voice, he kind of just sings like this. He doesn't really sing. It's more as like he kind of just like kind of mumbles the words. It's not sing. He doesn't have a very good voice.
It's a spoken word album.
More or less, but I don't
I'm just
like.
kidding.
See, I don't like whenever I don't like song. Like I hate songs where people talk in them. I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh, so weird.
I woke up this morning and my penis was gone.
Yeah, and it's almost kind of like, even though I don't like this band, it's kind of like Weezer a little bit. I'm not a Weezer fan, but this band's kind of like Weezer,
To be
but
honest
a
with
lot
you,
better.
To be honest with you, I don't know why. Maybe this is just me, but I did actually think that you were not a huge fan, but I thought you were more of a fan of Weezer than I thought you were.
Not. I
You look like
don't.
you could like. You look like you could like Weezer though.
What does that mean? Explain yourself. God damn it.
You're
What does
white
that
and you
mean?
have glasses.
So are you.
I know,
like
and I like Weezer.
Well, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Never could really get in the. There is Weezer songs that I do like, but I don't know. I'd
Like the
rather
one-
not say I like Weezer. I guess I don't know. Something about it, I just would rather not be like, yeah, like I like Weezer.
I actually did go. I did go to a Weezer concert, but it got run
Really?
out. I actually that's where I got. A
So you
Weezer
didn't
shirt.
actually get to see them?
No, I got to see 30 Seconds to Mars instead.
What a trade-off. Actually, funny enough, I'd probably rather see 30 Seconds to Mars.
No, dude, it was awful.
I used to really like 30 Seconds to Mars, though. I grew up kind of listening to them before Jared Leto got all cuckoo.
Anyway,
Jared Gucci Leto. Yeah. So it's an amazing album. Sorry, let me just unload this clip real quick.
Execute Order 66. That was easy. That was easy.
Stop, it's so loud. It's a great album. Gavin, I think you would enjoy it.
no, we'll play in the car.
And I played this song for you. Maybe I'm just going to play a second of it. You remember when I played that for you? And then it like goes bang.
Yeah, okay, I think I recognize.
Yeah,
that,
I definitely have played it for you, like maybe even multiple times. So, songs off that album. Excuse me. Everybody, quiet down, please. Songs off that album that I would recommend. Obviously, "Stars," which is their most well-known song, which actually, funny enough, was in a Cadillac commercial, which I want to play for you because it's very funny. It was in a Cadillac commercial back in like probably 2009-ish. That's definitely
That was
copyright.
definitely copyright.
Can you please just for just 1 minute? I'm about to mute you in about 5 seconds.
All right, sorry.
So, yeah, it was in a Cadillac commercial with this actress whose name I don't know, but she's been in a lot of things. I think her name's like Kate Walsh or something. Kate Walsh? Does that sound familiar?
No, I was thinking of the Cadillac. I think it might.
Kate something.
Well, I thought it was gonna be Brie Larson because I think she's
No.
in a Cadillac commercial.
No.
So
Brie
it's not-
Larson wasn't even born when this came out.
Oh, seriously?
Just kidding.
Oh.
It came out in 2009, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I'll play it for you later because I don't know why, but I just find the commercial very funny. Yeah, so "Stars" for sure would recommend. My second favorite song, maybe even first favorite, just depends on the day, would be "The Pod," which is right before "Stars," kind of leads into it. I think it does. And then one song that I kind of think is like the underdog song that I never hear people talk about is a song called "Why I Like the Robins." Yeah, it's just a good album. There's a couple songs on there that I think are hot trash garbage, like songs of farewell and departure I don't really care for.
Is it kind of
The
like on
Very
Friday,
Old Man.
Friday I'm in Love? Is
No,
it? It's
they're
not
like
that?
very depressing
Oh,
songs
okay.
that
Just not good.
are just like, yeah, I just don't care for them.
Just not very good.
I also just don't really like this album cover either.
Well, let me see it real quick.
It's just a green background with I can't show it to you. A green background with a zebra on it. It's just too boring for me. I don't know. It's fine.
Put it on a T-shirt, it'll go for hundreds.
Maybe hum shirts are hard to come by. I've literally only seen one, and it was ugly. Yeah, so that's what I'm listening to this week. Not really, but kinda. But I'm gonna recommend it, motherfuckers.
So it's kind of like Weezer's Green album.
And when men want their wives.
Welcome, Paul!
So that's what I was listening to. That's what Gavin was listening to. Gavin, you recommended an album last week that we listened to in the car on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
People can go listen to last week's episode to find out what that was, because I'm not going to say it again. And I actually liked it. And I did listen to it, some of it later on, without you even being there.
One
I listened
shot
to it.
Do you want me to sing it one more time? One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go into circles.
I listened to it and I was crying. Excuse me. Excuse me real quick. I listened to it while I was crying in bed about you.
You know, there's just some things that I wish I never knew, and that was on that list.
Well, now you do, and now what are you going to do with it, huh? Are you going to make it feel different about me? I don't even remember what did I even recommend last week? Did I recommend that Day Seeker album? Is that what I recommended? I think I did. Yeah, no, I did. For sure. Yeah, with Sleep Talk, and it's called Sleep Talk. The album's called Sleep Talk by Day Seeker. And I played you a couple songs, and I think you thought it was fine, but
It was okay.
not
Yeah,
your,
it sounded
not your cup of tea.
Like I said, you did play a couple of them, and it did sound like almost exactly what you described, where it was kind of like it sounds pop at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you get into it, and it's kind of like
Heavier.
heavy emo.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Yeah. That's not what I would say, but
There's just something about those kind of songs where they sound like they kind of sound like this.
Yeah.
You know, they just sound like
get
it
it.
sounds like they're singing with their mouth kind of like this.
well, maybe they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last week.
So yeah, I mean it was good. It wasn't, again, I don't think it was my cup of tea,
I get it.
but
It's fine.
you know,
And you
I
know
think-
what?
I think that this was something that I noticed is that a lot of my music taste is commercial songs.
Yeah,
I find that
yeah.
I mentioned I put this on our document, but we don't have to go in too deep with it. But I just noticed that I really do only listen to like commercial songs or songs that appear in
Mhm.
commercials or songs that sound like they could be in commercials. I showed you a song earlier that sounds
Yeah.
like it could have been in a Ford commercial.
Definitely did.
Yeah. So
I wish you wouldn't even have told me, because I probably would have made that connection without you even bringing it up.
I mean, I think The Onion and The Hard Times have kind of ragged on the Black Keys for sounding like a Ford commercial song.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I think I sent you that
Yeah.
article.
hmm
I forgot about that
But
completely.
yeah, I know a lot. I know. I honestly, I've been listening to Black Keys for 10 years now, so
Humble brag.
can't get them out of my head. So,
Can't get you out of my-
and then I guess just one more update on this Lil Nas X shoe
Hopefully
thing.
this will be. I think this will be
this
the
is the
last
last
time,
one.
for
This
sure,
is
for
definitely
sure.
the last one.
Hopefully, we'll see.
So, Mischief, like you said, did reach a settlement instead of trying to fight the case against them.
Yep.
That it was copyright
Called
infringement.
it. Thank you.
Um,
I'll take my money now,
yeah.
please. We'd all
So
start betting on these sports games and start winning real money.
once you turn 21, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'll win.
Because otherwise it's illegal. I don't even think sportsbook betting is legal in Missouri. I think it's legal in Illinois though.
I don't even do it. So
yeah, no,
that's
I
fine
don't
with
know
me.
me neither.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to make some calls.
sure will. So
If you guys don't know, Lil Nas X, Mischief,
Made
our
same
collective
shoes.
made a shoe. They took.
They
some
also made
Nikes,
Jesus
custom
shoes.
some Made
They also
Jesus
made Jesus shoes with water from the
Jesus
River Jordan.
shoes. They made Jesus shoes,
Yeah, they made Jesus flip flops. I'm just kidding. No,
and
they
they got sued by Nike for pretty much for defamation because people were, gosh damn, outraged by these shoes. Where is it?
yeah.
And they threw a fit. What's the most recent update that they're doing the refund thing?
So,
Because we talked
This
about
is the
last
most recent
time.
one.
I don't remember. Did last time we found out that they took a settlement, right?
no, last week we found out that they sued them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So this all happened
Is
within
that
a
right?
week. Mm-hmm.
What? Because this
2
is
weeks
the third
ago.
update, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago,
What
It-
was the first update? Just about the shoe?
just about the shoe and how people's reaction to it.
So
Second
they weren't
week,
being sued at that
no,
point.
they weren't being sued.
Whoa.
Came out
really?
by like Friday or Saturday of that week, 2 weeks ago, that they were getting sued, and then Monday we updated them that they were getting sued, and then that's whenever you said they needed to do a settlement because they're not going to win over Nike, and then this week the update is that in an email sent, this is from complex.com. In an email sent to Satan shoe buyers as well as those who purchased 2019's Jesus shoes, Mischief asked that customers return the sneakers for a full refund if they so choose. Quote, as part of the settlement, Nike has asked us, and we have agreed to, initiate a recall in order to remove the Satan shoes and the Jesus shoes from circulation, reads the email obtained by Complex. If you were confused, or even if not, you are free to return your Satan shoes or Jesus shoes to Mischief for a full refund at the original retail price plus shipping costs. End quote. That was from an email that was actually sent out to all the buyers who bought them.
Wow.
So it was a voluntary refund, and I doubt anybody actually did it
No,
because
there's
everybody's
no
trying to flip
way.
them on eBay. The judge who first issued the like pause on sales didn't know that they had already sold all of them and that it's
Yeah.
impossible to stop secondhand buyers.
Yeah, you're right. So last week they were being sued.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But some stuff had came out, but the case wasn't over until this past week.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying? Okay.
And a
Okay, so
tweet,
the new news is that they did take the settlement.
yeah.
And they did settle the case, and it's over already.
And in a tweet from
My bad.
Brendan Dunn, Dunne, he says, quote, Nike says that Mischief's custom work on the Satan shoe Air Max 97s could have performance ramifications. Quote, making changes to the midsole may pose safety risks for consumers, end quote. So Nike was like, well, it's not very safe that they put something in the air bubble because we don't want to put anything in the air bubble.
Yeah.
So also probably because they actually did have to like open up the bubble and like put stuff. They obviously put stuff in, or at least injected it in.
Yeah, I think they injected it in and then somehow probably found a way to
Yeah,
I'm
seal
sure they
it.
figured it out last time with the Jesus shoe. So
So
Yeah.
I mean, Mischief also said that they don't ask Nike to do anything about it. Do everything. If you let's just say someone actually does own these, don't go to Nike about a problem that you have with the shoe. Go to Mischief.
go to the Mischief. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's
So-
good that they said that.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the end of the Lil Nas X thing. I think
That's it.
That's a wrap, guys, on the Lil Nas X stuff. I'm glad I don't have to ever
Hopefully.
update you. I hope I don't have to update you ever again on it unless I obtain a Satan sneaker or a Jesus shoe.
Let's go buy them right
Yeah,
now.
let's go buy them right now on eBay.
I heard they're just
Sitting on eBay.
They're just
Bro.
at Goodwills everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure everybody's gonna return them. I mean, shoot, I would.
Yeah, I know.
I paid all this money for them, and they're not even real Nikes, so I'm returning these. Yeah, just
Right
such
now
a
they're
dumb thing.
currently selling between $2,000 and $3,500.
Are they on StockX?
No, they're on eBay. There's a lot of eBay ones. I
I
don't know
wonder if
they're legit.
StockX would have let them on there or not.
Well, let me find out.
Because that'd be interesting. I was just thinking about that because they are custom shoes, so I kind of doubt it. And maybe I don't know. That's interesting. We're about to find out right now, folks. But yeah, so the end of the saga. I was right. They should just take the settlement, and they did.
I don't think they do.
No, I doubted it. I've never heard of a custom shoe being on StockX.
I
so-
mean, I typed in Satan sneakers and then all Stan Smiths showed up. So
as they should.
as they should, because Stan Smith shoes are evil.
Sam Smith is
And
my
also
favorite single.
Jordan High Satin Snake Chicago showed up too.
Snake?
No, Satin.
Oh, you said snake, and I was like, "There's a
High
snake."
Satin Snake Chicago.
I had a pair of satin breads.
I think
satin
they're Bread
breads.
Toast.
Shout out round 2 for that giveaway. They also gave me a fake box logo. We should definitely talk about that sometime.
Eventually, yeah.
Because that's very interesting. That's actually the first time I've ever spoke publicly about it.
Oh yeah, I guess that
I
is,
only
yeah.
I only spoke privately about it. So maybe I'm gonna put a note in my phone right now because we are going about an hour here. I'll put a note in my phone right now for next week to talk about that, and I'm gonna drag round 2 through the dirt. Not really. Well, I'm gonna try not to because I don't actually want to be mean to round to because I do like them, but I think what they did was
Kind of skeezy.
little skeezy for a bunch of reasons. And I've heard some things about them doing things like this before that I won't necessarily share because they are just kind of rumors. They're not necessarily proven per se, but yeah. So maybe stay tuned next week and hopefully I'll remember to talk about that. I put a note in my phone. So, thank you guys. We're a
So-
little off this week, I can
Yeah.
tell.
Well,
That's all right.
I think it's just been it was just
Yeah.
a really long week, and it was actually we actually started pretty late on this. I'm not gonna lie.
On this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
started
did.
pretty late.
We also I'll just be completely honest. Gavin wrote the whole episode doc for us, and I really didn't prep anything for
Well,
it.
no, I mean that's
I'll
not.
be
That's
honest.
not. I mean, I just
But it
no
definitely
reason
had something
behind
to do with it.
well, that's okay. It's not a big deal. I just think
It's okay, Gavin.
it's really not a big deal. I mean, just keep recommending the show to people.
Please.
If you recommend it to your friend and you let me know, then you'll get a sticker.
Gavin, we don't have any stickers.
I'll make sure you get a sticker of some kind.
Well, shoot. I mean, guys, if you tell me you told somebody about the show, I'm not gonna give you shit. So you better go tell.
Better
Gavin.
tell me.
No, but seriously, please recommend this show. Please
Say,
tell
hey,
him.
my friend Gavin, he doing this stuff. Hey, my friend Carson, he doing this. Carson's a lot better than Gavin at this. So just
Yes,
so,
he is.
and join the Carson fan club
Sometimes.
and the Gavin hate club.
And please stop writing inappropriate things on my Wikipedia.
Yeah,
For the love of God.
yeah.
If I see one more time that I shit my pants on my Wikipedia, there's going to be hell to pay.
Yeah. And if I see that, I think if I see, Carson, if I see on your Wikipedia page that you dated Gun Girl one more time, I'm gonna have to sue the people who did
I
that.
didn't date her.
I know, I'm just saying I'm gonna help you out.
I didn't. I did slide in her DMs, but I didn't date her. Just kidding. I would never.
Yeah.
She's not somebody who I want to be around.
Yeah.
But please, yes, please. And thank you everybody for listening. Definitely not. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Hail to the king, baby.
There's definitely people listening, definitely people watching. We've heard some feedback, but we'd love to obviously get the numbers up on viewers. Just because we want more people listening to this, we want to get this out there, and we're getting better every time. I hope.
Yeah. So thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Just keep recommending it, and I'll see you guys next week.
A little late on that one, but I got it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, one more.
Rest in pieces.